Greetings, magnificent friend. My name is David McLeod, and I am your life mastery coach, author of the book A Life to Die For, and one of the co-authors of the best-selling series, The Wellness Universe Guide to Complete Self-Care. Welcome to Life Mastery Soul Memos, my monthly series aimed at helping you to expand and magnify your life one simple idea at a time. This is episode 19, An Ideal World. Now, everyone has a concept in mind about what an ideal world might look like. I think we can agree from the outset that your vision of an ideal world is probably different from mine. Even so, I'll bet that if we compared our two visions, we'd certainly see a lot of similarities. Most people who contemplate the idea of an ideal world tend to include some common themes and elements in their vision. Almost all people seem to want to live their own lives in their own way without interference or resistance from outside sources. Most of us want to be able to engage our innate curiosity, adventurousness, and creativity. At the same time, we all seem to want freedom, peace, happiness, joy, and love in abundance. Take a moment right now to do a little visualizing and journaling of your own. When you imagine your version of an ideal world, what does it look like? What does your environment look like? What sorts of plants and animals surround you? What kinds of people do you see close by? What kinds of activities are the other people involved in? And how about you? What kinds of activities do you engage in your ideal world? How do the people interact with each other? And in particular, how do you interact with them? What is the general energetic vibration you feel? What sorts of actions and behaviors do you see yourself doing as you work to make this ideal world even more enjoyable and affirming? Now, please hold this image in your mind for a few minutes. Obviously, if you look around the actual world, you probably see all kinds of things that deviate significantly from your concept of ideal. Indeed, what happens in the collective reality can be downright depressing if you dwell on it. The intention here is not to bring your energy down, but rather to bring enough awareness to what is so that you can answer a few very important questions. And it starts with this. What can you do in any given moment to raise your own vibration to a high enough level so that you can have a positive impact on the universe, and thus, hopefully, move ever closer to your vision of the ideal world? Clearly, this is not a trivial question, but it may seem difficult to answer, at least initially. No one expects you as an individual to transform the world into a better place all by yourself. However, think about this. Have you ever noticed how your own energy shifts when someone with a higher vibration enters your space? If your ego mind doesn't get in the way with its own judgments and interpretations, then you probably feel a level of inspiration as a result of the other person's energy. The desire to increase your own frequency seems to arise on its own, and you likely start behaving in a more intentional way. So if that is true, how do you suppose other people feel when you elevate your energy before joining a space with other people? Isn't it just possible that those people experience a similar inspiration from you? My point is this. Although you are not responsible for transforming the whole world, you do have the power to choose your own level of energy. And from an elevated state of consciousness, you also have the power to take inspired actions that can help you close the gap between the world of your reality and the world of your dreams. One thing I've learned in my life is that vision without action is just daydreaming. And action without vision is just grunt work. So if you have a vision of an ideal world, as I'm sure you do, that vision can become a major component of your spiritual purpose for being. but it will only be useful to you if you use it as a personal force for inspired action. That is, when you have a clear purpose supported by a powerful vision of your ideal world, you can use that purpose to guide you in all your actions. So bring your attention back to the vision you brought to mind when I started this presentation. How can you incorporate that vision into your daily life? How can you use it to guide your actions? How can you use it to gauge how well you are doing in terms of living life to your full potential? I encourage you to spend time focusing on these questions and writing your answers in your journal. Let your answers inform your choices going forward. If you are looking for articles, videos, and other powerful content that can help you to improve your life, please check out my website at yourlifemasterycoach.com. Grab a copy of one of my free ebooks right there on the front page and sign up for a free account so you can get access to everything else I offer there. Also, I just want to remind you that I have some availability in my coaching practice for new clients. If you would like to find out how I might be of service to you, sign up for a free Life Mastery Discovery session. You can find the details on my website. That's yourlifemasterycoach.com. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Remember, purposeful action, inspired by a powerful vision of your ideal world, has the power to create miracles and raise consciousness. And these are powerful ways to manifest the reality you want to experience. I'll see you next time on Life Mastery Soul Memos. Bye-bye for now.